Hey guys, what's up? It's Langley with Langley's Yoga Life, and today I am very excited to bring you beer yoga. I am so excited to teach this class. This is going to be my drink, my White Claw. They're not sponsoring this, but that'd be super cool if they did. So beer yoga is one of those very controversial yoga things, one of the new yoga things going around. But as a person that has done yoga for almost 5 years now and who also did a very traditional method of yoga, I personally don't see beer yoga as a bad thing for the yoga community. Just my thoughts. I think it's personally just a great time to have fun. And this is also 4th of July weekend, so if you want to have a little beer yoga session with the family and friends, I say go for it. And if you're here just any time during the year, welcome. Have fun. This is going to be a fun time to just let loose, be yourself, and to know that it's okay to add beer to yoga sometimes. So, let's get started. Actually, before we get started, I do really hope that you enjoy this video, and if you do, send me a comment, like the video, and subscribe. You can click the bell right next to the subscribe button so you can get notifications every single time that I post. Follow me on all of my different pages, and today we are going to be seated. To start, go ahead and find yourself there, and I will meet you at your mat. I'm gonna try not to spill my drink immediately when I sit down, but we are going to start seated today. Go ahead and find yourself there, and we're gonna have our drink just directly in front of us. We're not gonna touch it to start, we're just going to pretend like it's not there. So take a few moments just to come to a seat. You can close your eyes if you like. Just tune in to how you're feeling right now. Observe. And then once you've done that, we're going to make our way into some seated cat-cows. So, on an inhale, let's go ahead and we are going to lift the chest, bringing the shoulder blades back and down. And then on your exhale, as round through the back, bring the chin down to the chest. And inhale, lift. And exhale, round. We're just going to do that one more time. I know that beer is looking at us. And exhale. Good, now let's come back to center. From here, we're going to bring the arms up high. And exhale, twist over to your right side. So the left hand can come down to the right knee. The right hand goes back behind us, keeping the spine nice and long. Drawing the belly inwards here. And inhale, bring it up. And exhale, over to the left side now. Same thing, making sure that the chest is nice and lifted. You're not pulling your knee up with your hand. Keep it light. Keep it relaxed. And now let's go ahead and bring it back into center. And from here, guess what we get to do? We get to grab onto our drink and take a sip. From here, go ahead and bring it down. And now we're going to make our way into tabletop position. So on the hands and knees. You want the wrists directly underneath shoulders. Knees are going to be right in line with the hips. And let's go ahead. We're going to bring this beer right in front of our right hand. So just go ahead and prepare to grab onto it. We're going to send the left toes back. So extending that left leg. Right arm grabs onto the beer and bring it forward. Once again, drawing the belly in, really engaging, not putting too much weight into that left hand. Let's take a swig and bring it down. Right hand and left knee go down. Move the beer over to the left side. Now, same thing. Right leg goes back. Checking in with your hips, making sure that the hips stay nice and square. That right hip doesn't move up. And let's grab onto the beer and extend that left arm. Gazing down at the mat or up to your beer. Check in with your balance. Let's bring the drink to our mouth. And drop it down. Hand and knee go down as well. Let's curl the toes under. Send the hips up high, down dog. Take a few breaths where you are. And then let's go ahead and walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold down. You can hang out in a ragdoll, moving the beer just right at the top of your mat. And then we're going to slowly roll ourselves up to standing. And let's make our way into one sun salutation, just one for today. So go ahead, on an inhale, we're going to bring the arms up high. And exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold down. We can just take a look down at our beer if we like. Inhale, halfway lift, spine nice and long. And then let's plant the palms, step the feet back into plank. And go ahead and lower. Hello, beer. Inhale to baby cobra, so lifting the chest. And then go ahead, curl the toes under, send it up, downward facing dog. And then we're going to take a nice little stroll, walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. On this fold, we're going to grab onto our beer with both hands. And let's inhale, reach it all the way up, and beer go up to the sky. And then hands go down to heart center. Let's take a drink. Marvelous. And from here, holding onto our beer, we're going to start to bend at the knees, sink the hips down, making our way into a chair pose or Utkatasana. If you want to, you can send the heels up off of the mat for a little bit more of a challenge. And then let's lower, 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 lower until we come down to a seat. You can go ahead and place your beer down. And from here, we're going to make our way into boat pose with beer. So we're going to call it a beer boat pose. How about that? So go ahead, finding yourself wherever you're comfortable. We're going to have the knees up towards the chest, and then we're going to go ahead and start to move. So send the feet up off of the mat. You can have the toes near the mat if you like, or if you want to go ahead and bring the legs parallel to the mat, you can do that as well, keeping the chest nice and lifted. Let's grab onto our beer. And then from here, we're going to bring the beer underneath the legs, give it to our left hand, and bring it up, and give it to our right, and through, and up, and through. I'm realizing that I'm saying throw up, basically. One more time, we're going to go through, and bring it up. Let's plant the feet down, take a drink. Cool. Now send it back up. And now we're going to do the same thing, but a different direction. So with the left hand, we're going to bring the drink underneath our legs and then lift it up over. And bring it through. And then lift it up. And under. And over. Under. And over. Let's bring the feet down, take a drink. Beautimous. Okay, now we're going to make our way into a fun twist. So to get into this twist, let's go ahead and bend this right knee, nothing crazy. And then we're going to bring the left foot in. From here, grab a hold onto this foot and we're going to extend that right leg. You can grab onto it with the left hand. If that's not quite comfortable, you can also grab onto a strap or a towel or anything like that to bring around the foot and hold on to that instead. From here, grab a hold onto your best friend, your drink, and then we're going to bring it back behind us. So finding this twist here, like you're passing your drink over to someone else. Taking a few moments. Keeping the chest lifted. And then let's bring the drink to our faces. And release that right leg. Now same thing on the other side. Right foot goes in. Grab onto the left foot. We're going to place the drink over to the left side so we can easily grab it. And reach this left leg up high. Notice if you feel like this leg goes up a little bit higher or a little bit lower than the other side. And then go ahead, now just with the right hand, holding onto the foot. With the left hand, we're going to hold onto our drink and bring it back behind us. And check in and notice that this is also a balance. Notice if you're starting to go a little too far back and you're going to tip over, you're going too far forward. Try to meet it in the middle. Engaging your core. And then let's bring the drink up to us. Nice little swig, and then let's bring it down. All right, from here, we're going to cross the feet and roll over onto our hands and meeting in down dog. Pedal the feet out a little bit if you want to, if that feels good. And then from down dog, we're going to pivot our left foot to an angle over towards the left corner of the mat. And then we're going to step this right foot up to meet the right hand. From here, grab onto your drink. That front knee is going to be right over the ankle. And then let's reach it up. Warrior one. Bending that knee. Maybe you start to lift up the gaze. Engaging your core, engaging through your legs as well. And then let's go ahead and bring the drink down. Take a nice little sip. And then let's go ahead, bring the hands down. And let's just let the right foot meet the left. And now, same thing on the other side. Pivot the right foot to an angle. Left foot goes up to meet the left hand. Planting the foot on the inside of the left hand. Grab onto your drink. Check in with your alignment before you do anything. And then let's inhale the arms up high. Taking a few deep breaths here. And the drink comes down. Cheers to that. Plant the palms down. Down dog once again. From here, go ahead and bring the knees down to the mat. Let's sink at the hips. Rest in child's pose. take a few moments. Notice how you're feeling. How is your body doing? And from your child's pose, let's go ahead and lift up into tabletop. Move the feet over to one side. Come down to a seat. And we're going to play a fun little game called Don't Knock Over Your Drink. That's what I'm calling it. It's not an official name, but now it is. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and bring our lovely little drink on the outside of our right foot. Well, once it is there, you can have the hands just resting down by your side in a nice staff pose. I'm going to point my toes to do this posture. So you can do that as well. And then we're going to go ahead and just lift up your right leg and bring it over the drink and over and over and over. Go at your own pace here. So this can be slow for you or fast. We're going to go just a few more times. Notice if your back is starting to round. This does not feel as good. Try to keep it nice and lifted. And let's go ahead and drop the right leg down. And now on over to the left side. Planting the hands down, pointing the toes. And go ahead, bring the left leg up and over. And over. And over. Once again, going at your own pace. Listen to your breath. Really starting to feel those leg muscles here. See, we're still working out. This might be just a little random, fun yoga class, but it is a yoga class that we are working our muscles out. It's still legit. And bring it into center. Booyah. So now from here, we're going to challenge ourselves even more not to knock over our drink. So let's go ahead. We're going to bring the legs over to the right side a little bit and our drink right in the middle of our mat. Here's the real challenge. Go ahead, lift yourself up and bring the legs over to the left side and to the right side and the left side. Gluing the feet together. Engaging your core. Y'all, we're definitely going to have to take a sip after this one. Just a few more times, we got this. And last one. Go ahead, cross the feet. Grab onto your drink. I didn't knock over my drink. Did you? I would love to know. Let me know. And let's take a sip. All right, from here, bring that drink in front of us, keeping the chest nice and lifted. Let's walk the hands forward. Grab onto our drink. Let the head rest down. Holding our drink like it's a treasure. Let's walk our drink over to the right side. And then through center, all the way over to the left. And now back into center. You can plant your drink down. Walk the hands up. Might as well go for a sip though. So let's go ahead. Bring the drink to our faces. Ah, yummy. Alright, so from here, let's rest the hands back down. I will face y'all. Once again, allowing the eyes to close. Palms can be face up. Tuning in. Telling yourself, yeah, you did it. Maybe this was your first time doing yoga, and if so, I really, really hope that you had fun. Beer yoga is a new thing, but I think it's great that it came out because I personally, as a beer drinker and as a yoga lover, I think it's super duper fun to combine the two. Go ahead and grab onto your beer. And let's bring the palms to our beer here. Having the beer at heart center. Allowing your eyes to close. All together, let's take one big inhale in. And a full exhale or burp out. I was not going to burp, but I figured maybe you would want to. All right. I really hope that y'all had a great time here. I definitely did. If you want to go ahead and chug the rest of your beer, if you have anything left, go for it. Sending you all love, light, and good times. Namaste.